Hey everyone, welcome back to Specter of Torment. Last time, we started our adventure going through the plains and trying to recruit Black Knight to the Enchantress's order. Unfortunately, he refused, but he did call us the name Donovan, so now we know that Specter Knight has a name that he had before Specter of Torment, and that is Donovan. We also messed around a lot here in the Tower of Fate. We did a challenge where we climbed up a long tower, we got some curios from Red here, we got this new armor, which is a disgusting color palette from Manny here, and we of course met Missy and a cat upstairs. That these two are, well, she's probably gonna be intelligent, getting the wheels, the wisp chests in the stages anyway. But I mean, if you miss them, then she's helpful, of course. And otherwise, yeah, not much around here to do much, or nothing around here to do now, rather. So we're just gonna head into our first stage. The Dark Acolyte's gonna prepare the mirror and go to the stranded ship. Frozen wasteland, a ruined ship, twisted scaffolding, and polar night. The very idea gives me chills. So, let's head off. Now, that's some of the reasons I do this first. From each level, you gain access to a new curio. You don't find it in the stage, but Red will sell it to you afterwards. Each stage gives you the opportunity to buy a separate one from him. The curio you get from completing the stranded ship is particularly helpful, and I do like it a lot. But also, I just love the stage. Like, I love that there's rails, and those are really fun. So that's basically why I do it. I just think it's a really fun stage to do first, so that's pretty much why. I also do like the music quite a bit. Very foreboding is the right word, maybe? I don't know. I'm bad with words, if you couldn't tell. Good thing that this sort of hobby makes me speak a lot. Anyway, as usual, there are chests in the stages that give you gold. And that's pretty much all the chests in this game are going to give you. No music sheets. And the will chests are completely different looking. So we actually have to be careful here. We have to use this guy in order to get around. He has a ton of health, so it's hard to accidentally kill him. And actually, they place a checkpoint right before him, so if you accidentally kill him before you fully make use of him, you can just die in this conveniently placed bottomless pit over here. Like I might have to get up there. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. This armor gets in the way. So that shows off the armor. Not how I wanted to show it off, but it does show that armor off. So with this, when we fall into a pit, we don't die immediately. We just lose some will and some darkness, which, well, in that instance where I actually made a mistake, not actively. I don't actively make mistakes. I don't try to. It's obviously helpful because you just don't have to respawn. Granted, that would have been a big deal then because we were right next to a checkpoint, but I mean, whatever. It's fine, I guess. What was I saying? Was I saying anything before that? I don't even remember. Anyway, yeah, you don't find much in these stages. There's no music sheets to find, and there's nothing else in chests besides money. But still, money's, of course, really helpful, and you want to find it. So the throwing sickle, I like it a lot because it's particularly helpful in battle. As I said, it goes through enemies, but not lanterns. So you can land several hits on enemies. Why are we fighting this thing, by the way? I don't even know. Well, like, why are we specifically fighting that thing? What is it? It's inspired by the rainbow platforms we use at Shovel Knight, but I don't understand what the creature is. It's like a rainbow spewing bird? I don't know, either way. Yeah, no, sickle's amazing for combat, and that's why I particularly like to have it. And I, of course, like to have the will skull, whatever it's called. Wow, I actually got the name. I never get the names for things right in video games. Watch my Ori playthrough and you'll see that. I like to have those, one, because the will skull's helpful, and two, because the throwing sickle's great for combat. So good area down here. And to explain these things, of course, they just retract and bring out these wooden logs. We saw that actually in the Shovel Knight challenges. There's a challenge based entirely around these. Not the Specter Knight challenges, these Shovel Knight ones specifically. Kind of fun. I like using them. Great to have them as dash points. And open up some interesting puzzles, like having to avoid this guy. It's not a puzzle, it's just fun. Okay, wait for a second to throw that, or for him to throw that. And I think there's a ton of hidden walls of Specter Knight that aren't exactly labeled, like that wall right there. Just kind of hit every single wall possible. Being able to climb really helps. with that because you can just hit pretty much whatever you want. We don't actually want to hit that one, but we might not actually have a choice, so yeah, let's just go ahead and hit it. And then we can just roll down here, hit it again, and then jump like that. Grinding is so fun. It increases your jump distance as well. It makes you move faster. Just everything about it is a good time. Except when you fuck it up like that. Well, actually, no. That's fine. That's pretty much exactly, kind of, sort of what I wanted to happen, maybe. If we time this jump, there we go. So now we have to go back down here, hit this, and now we'll have no chance to get up here and get some money. Get literally one. Did I really go through all that just for one piece of gold? I guess I did. That's upsetting. I wish I hadn't done that. Oh well, whatever. Right here, as you can tell, Specter Knight doesn't really have the best taste in food. He just kind of eats rotten, like, apples and meat. I don't know how it's healthy for him. I guess he's dead already, so I guess, like, who cares? But I still care for the health of my friends, and skeletons are my friends. But I don't know if Specter Knight's really a skeleton. He's more of like a ghost, because he's Specter Knight. I don't know. Look, I care for him either way. He really needs to look out for his health better. So I never mentioned how you actually restore darkness. You just do it by attacking enemies. You can see the little dark wisps that come out of enemies whenever we kill them. That refills a bit of our darkness meter. As well as there's a little, I don't know what you'd call them. Not really chests. Also, I shouldn't have dumped back down here. Whatever, it's fine. We could probably respawn the enemy. I wanted to get the money. I was selfish. There's little, like, orbs lying around the stages that they'll refill your darkness as well. So, you can make use of those. That wolf needs to die, because it will have some money for me. And, of course, the secret area over here that I believe leads to our wisp chest. Just gotta be careful. Watch out for these, well, make sure we trigger these, snow piles to form. And I guess we'll set the... Okay. Well, okay. Let's try that again. And this time, we'll stay on this platform, so we have a higher point to jump from and actually make more platforms to stand on. We already got the skull, so I don't need to worry about that. Actually, when you get a skull, I believe you just get some money. When you recollect them, nope, you get literally nothing for recollecting a skull. That's good to know. So this doesn't 100% save you. This armor doesn't 100% save you when you've fallen into a pit. You have to have enough will and darkness to actually spend to make use of it. So really, it's better for later on when you have more of those things. But also, that did not lead to a chest, it led to a skull. So I was about to mention, luckily we just got more stuff, but we actually didn't. So I was wrong, and I apologize. But yeah, it's helpful later on when you have more stuff to sacrifice on dying, basically. Granted, when you have more health, well, I guess having more health would not guarantee you fall into bottomless pits less. Though some of the curios do help with that, so either way, helpful. It is a helpful thing if you're not the best at platformers, are still getting used to Specter Knight's controls or whatever. So I'm glad it's here. Another skull over there. Did we get the wheel chest already? I don't even remember. We're near the end of the stage. I should mention that Shovel Knight Specter of Torment stages tend to be shorter than Shovel Knight stages. To be fair, it is a free expansion, sort of. And, well, yeah, you're getting it for free at least. Oh, this is... Oh, okay, we need to jump up here. So, maybe it's to be fair to expect it to be shorter. I don't personally mind it. But just so you know ahead of time, it is a shorter campaign than the original Shovel Knight and Plague of Shadows, because they use the same stages. I say it's sort of free, because shortly, I think before Specter of Torment came out, or maybe around the time, maybe a bit after, they did up the price of Shovel Knight from $15 to $25, so, I mean, technically, if you did buy it before then, you're paying like $10 extra for the game. So I guess you're technically paying extra, but I still think $25 is a perfectly fair price. And if you got the game before the price what's the word? The price increase, then you got it for free still. You'd have to pay another $10 to keep the game, so. Your reputation precedes you, Polar Knight. The glory of battle awaits you in the Enchantress's new order. Not much for words? Is there nothing you desire? My master is willing to make it worth your time. He just does not care. But once we beat him up, we can maybe convince him. Actually, the sickle does not yet go through enemies. I forgot about that. You have to actually upgrade it first to make it go through enemies and be particularly useful for combat. Luckily, we have enough gold to upgrade it, so we'll definitely be doing that as soon as possible. So Polar Knight's fight is largely the same. All the boss fights are largely the same, except for Black Knight, I guess. Well, no, Black Knight was largely the same. He just had a new kind of idea behind him. Same with Polar Knight here. He'll summon platforms instead of just kind of destroying the ground, which is actually kind of better because now you don't have as much of a risk of falling into a spike pit as Shovel Knight did, because there are actually platforms. So Polar Knight's not too bad of a fight. And we're back here. Alright. So, as soon as you beat an order of the... well, a knight, and put them into the order of no quarter, I suppose, they'll actually be up here, doing something. Usually eating, or in this case, also drinking. Can we talk to him? The stuff we keep is no place for warriors. But the meat is plentiful. I may sit here a while yet. There we go. Sometimes there will also be, well, there's also going to be, like, these guys from Polar Knight stage. Polar Knight has gone somber and stormy ever since his loss. Never has he shoveled snow with such vigor. You'll meet enemies from the stage you just beat as well in the Tower of Fate. Watch the direction of your dash slash. Gash over your foe shows your path. Don't be rash. Walking back and forth is fun, but sliding is better. If only I had that rail mail, I could glide on the ground. Right. Anyway, let's go over here and upgrade some of our curios. I love how the Tower of Fate becomes more lively as you go along. So this now passes through obstacles and recovers gold for us. Very helpful. You can now see it will go through that wall. And we can go and upgrade... I don't think that's what I want to get. I think I want to get more curios first, and then work on upgrading them. Let's go over here. Also, do I have enough to get the rail? I don't. I have enough to get this, which is great. So I actually do want to get a bit of armor instead. So we have the Spider Scythe and the Dread Talon. I actually want to get the Dread Talon, but the Spider Scythe is the one we got from completing Polar Knight stage, just trying to chip. It is itself a very, very good carrier, but it's only particularly good when it's upgraded. The Dread Talon is good basically no matter what. So it's a powerful close range strike, basically annihilates almost any enemy in one hit, even those annoying the flying enemies that we saw in like the Lost City in Shovel Knight. It is incredibly powerful, and not only that, but it gives you a little boost forward, so you can clear some gaps if you've just barely missed the ability to climb it, or the ability to or you missed a jump, barely, basically. That curio is known your bubble. Use it wisely. So, new curio. I'm actually not going to upgrade that one, though. I'm instead going to upgrade to the, not upgrade, but get the Raiment of Risk. Break checkpoints to lower your max will, but boost attacks and regenerate darkness until you fall in battle. Very helpful. So we actually need to make a checkpoint to make use of that, so let's draw off in the next stage. But that'll be fun. And while we're here, we can go ahead and break this as well. He moved. God damn it. Ah, could have really gotten burned. Luckily, his gold armor is always ready for attacks from above. Right, yeah, well, let's go ahead and respawn that. And try again. Because I definitely want to make him purple. Literally the best color, after all, so. Make sure he's going to be over there. Now that he's gotten burned once, he's going to start moving around a little bit to make sure he doesn't get burned again. But he failed. What's the big idea? My suit is all rusted. Hey, I like this. I can pass myself off as a guard of the Iron Whale. I need some kind of nautical attack. Ah, whatever. I'll just grab an anchor or something. Anchors are heavy, dude. Like, you know that? Okay, I mean, if you're sure. Anyway, so yeah, Specter of Torment videos are going to be a little bit shorter than Shovel Knight videos or Plague of Shadows videos because, well, the stages are shorter. They're still going to be doing one per video because I feel like there's, it's just cleaner that way, a lot easier for people to find specific stages if they want to see one, so. Still going to be doing one per video. So hopefully you don't mind that. Either way, yeah, next time, we take on, we actually go to the Lich Yard. Of course, we aren't there, so who is? Guess we'll find out. See you guys then.